Hello, everybody, and welcome to Avon High School, the site of today's JV football matchup. The Batavia Daily News' first ever JV sports broadcast right here on the Batavia Daily News YouTube and Facebook page. We have Avon hosting Notre Dame for an 8-man matchup here on the turf at Avon High School. First and foremost, let me thank you, the viewer, for tuning in, and let me tell you why we're here today. We're here to honor a tough man, Jeff Houseneck, who is dealing with some health issues, has not been able to come out and watch his son Zach play. Some friends and family made the request that we come out to allow Jeff to watch his son play in his last JV game of the season. So here we are for what should be a good matchup here this evening. Give you a little background on Jeff. Jeff's battle began in 2015, suffering infections due to MRSA. And then in late 2017, fully recovered, moved to Batavia and opened his own business and insurance agency with his wife Carolyn, and moved into their new home in 2018. So in 2020, they opened that insurance firm, and COVID didn't stop them. They pushed through, worked from home, and continued their business before Jeff was diagnosed with cancer in January 2021, and he's been battling ever since. So we honor Jeff here tonight with his broadcast of his son's final JV game of the season. So we're thinking of you, Jeff. And I'm sure these gentlemen on the field are as well, players and coaches alike. So opening kickoff goes to Avon, and the Braves will begin their drive at about the 35-yard line. Remy Greenwood, sophomore out there, along with Wes Farley, a freshman. Kalman Dalgos, an 8th grader. Connor Smith, a freshman. Also Ryan Davis, a freshman for Avon. And what do we have here? Both teams coming together following the opening kickoff. Here in midfield at Avon High School. As these guys want to say hello to a special guest this evening. That's for you, Jeff. We're thinking of you here at Avon High School. What a nice moment from both teams. Kudos to both coaches for arranging that. And as I said before, Jeff, you're in our thoughts here tonight. And now we're ready for some football with Avon beginning its drive. We're going through introductions for the Braves here. We'll try to round that up following the opening snap. Connor Smith back to take that snap for the Braves. Gets it away. It's Kalman Dalgos on the run, and he runs it out of bounds before he's stopped. Excuse me, as I'm trying to get our scoreboard set. 1 yard short of the line to gain. So 2nd and 1 coming up here. We'll get our scoreboard set. So 2nd and 1 for the Braves after a good run from Dalgos. Snap. Dalgos on the run. And that's going to be a first down and more before he's dragged down from behind. So a nice stop there, but not before Avon was able to move past the first down marker. Fresh set of downs coming up for the Braves. So a few more Braves out there. Emmanuel Diaz, number 77, up front on the line for Avon. This one is flipped to Wes Farley, and he runs it out of bounds, gain of about 6. So 2nd and 4. Also, number 54, Colin Ellsworth out there for Avon. I think we got everybody on the Brave side. We'll give you some introductions for the Irish in a moment. 2nd and 4 play from the Braves. Nice throw from Dalgos. He connects with Connor Smith, who dives forward near a first down, but he's going to come up just a bit short. And that's going to be a 3rd and 1 for Avon here. So big 3rd down coming up here. Avon looking to convert. Dalgos out of the shotgun. Takes it himself. Now tries to flip it, and the ball is on the turf. Who's got it? The Irish do. So a recovery by Notre Dame. And the Irish will take over on offense. So fumble recovered by Jaden Sherwood. So we're going to have to update our roster here. We have Sherwood listed as number 33, but he's wearing number 2 tonight. So recovery from Sherwood. And now the Irish with their first possession of the ball game. Snap, handoff. Falling forward for a short gain is Gabe Yonkin. So we have Jaden Sherwood out there, as we said, Yonkin as well. And I don't have a lot of these kids on my roster here, so we're going to have to completely do an overhaul on the roster. And we will give you some introductions as soon as we're able to do that. So 2nd and 5. And here come the Irish on the run down the sideline. Big gain for the Irish inside Braves territory.
Who's that? Anybody? Eli?
So that's a good run from Eli Michael or Michelle. Not sure how to pronounce that. I apologize. But a big run nonetheless from the Irish. And it's now 1st and 10. So if we pronounce any of these young men's names incorrectly, please correct us in the comment section. But a big run from Eli Michelle. And now, quarterback keeper Jay Antonor. Big gain for the Irish down the sideline inside the red zone. So another fresh set of downs here coming up for the Irish. And Notre Dame is knocking on the door looking for the first points of this ball game. 8:37 to go in the first quarter. 1st and goal coming up for Notre Dame. Antonor under center. Takes the snap. Hands it off to Michelle. Running free on the edge. Slips a tackle. Falls forward just a bit short. As he goes. No, he stays in bounds at about the 1-yard line. So 2nd and goal now. Coming up for Notre Dame. So second and goal for the Irish. Antonora once again under center. Snap, takes it himself. And like Josh Allen couldn't do last night, Antonora through the line into the end zone for the Irish touchdown. 6-0. Notre Dame, 7:52 remaining here in the first quarter. All right. Touchdown from Notre Dame to break the seal here. And they will go for two. Antonora under center. Snap. Broken play, but Antonora able to work his way into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. 8-0 Notre Dame. So the fumble recovery from Sherwood turns in to 8 points from the Irish as they take it about 65 yards. And I believe just under 10 plays for the touchdown. So an 8-0 lead for Notre Dame, 7:52 remaining in this first quarter. And Avon will take back over following the kickoff from the Irish. So as you see on the field, only 8 men on each side. 8-man football came to Section 5 just about 5 years ago or so. And they still play on the same field as 11-man, which is different than how other states around the country play 8-man football. Typically, around the U.S., it's played on an 80 by 40 field, 80 yards long, 40 yards wide, as opposed to 100 yards long and 50 yards wide. But Section 5 has decided to maintain the dimensions from 11-man, perhaps due to facility availability or perhaps due to coach's preference. And that's a pre-snap flag on the Braves. False start. Going to be a 1st and 15 now coming up for Avon. So here's Avon on the run. Wes Farley is wrapped up right near the line of scrimmage. That's going to be no gain. 2nd and 15 coming up for the Braves. Braves looking to spread things out here, and the Irish jumped. So they'll get that 5 yards back. 2nd and 10 now coming up, following the offside penalty on ND. So it appeared on that 2-point try from the Irish on the broken play that Zach Hausnecht was supposed to get the ball as he was lined up in the backfield, but a little bit of miscommunication on the play, and Antonora was forced to run it in himself, so that'll be something to watch as the game goes along. Hausnecht usually someone who plays up front in the line of scrimmage, but getting an opportunity out of the backfield here tonight. So another false start on the Irish, and now Avon just 5 yards away from a first down. Snap, rolling out is Dalgos, now reversing field. Room to run, finds the edge, and a nice gain and a first down from Dalgos before he runs out of bounds. Fresh set coming up for the Braves. Also, you saw at the beginning of the broadcast, Zach Hausnecht, the captain for the Irish here tonight. Dalgos avoiding pressure, gets it away. Almost found his man, Connor Smith, but it falls incomplete. So 2nd and 10 coming up for the Braves. So 6:09 remaining in the first, 2nd and 10. Snap, Dalgos looking to throw. Nice throw, complete. And it's Farley falling forward. So a quick note on Jeff Hausnecht's battle. You can donate to the family's GoFundMe account, https://gofund.me/382952D3. And if you can't remember that, which who could, the link is available on our social media channels here at the Batavia Daily News. You can find that link, click on it, and donate whatever you can to help Jeff and his family. It's never easy going through something like the Hausnecht family is going through currently. So 4th and about 4 as I fell behind on the down and distance with 5:30 remaining. And it's a fake. Dalgos, the up man, takes the snap, and that's a first down for the Braves. Gutsy call from this Braves coaching staff as the Irish were not prepared for the fake punt. That's a big first down for Avon as they trail 8-0, and they look to keep the drive alive. First and 10 for the Braves. Time winding down here in the first. A little bit of confusion here from the Braves, taking quite a bit of time before the snap. Shotgun snap goes to Dalgos, rolling out. Throws incomplete. Intended target was Remy Greenwood, the sophomore. But Dalgos threw it out of bounds. All right, so 2nd and 10 coming up for Avon now. Dalgos back to pass once again, gets it away, complete. Finds his man, Wes Farley. Gain of about 6. 3rd and 4 coming up. So the Braves have gone to the air quite a bit, and Dalgos has looked good. With a nice touch on his passes, and Avon's been able to move the football on this drive. Approaching the red zone, but currently facing a 3rd and maybe it's about 5 here. 4 minutes to go in this first quarter. Dalgos takes the snap, gets it away, finds his man again, missing tacklers. Still on his feet before he's dragged down was Wes Farley. Good run after the catch from Farley, and that's a first down for the Braves. Sorry about the sun glare. Not much we can do about that here. There's Avon with a 1st and 10 now. Another throw, and going up to get it is Connor Smith. That's near another first down, gain of about 8. So we'll try to zoom in here past the glare, and it did seem to work. Little flip play goes to Farley, and that's going to be close to a first down. Unsure if he got it. And yes, that is going to be a fresh set of downs coming up for Avon. So Braves inside the red zone with a first down in front of them as they look to even the score here against Notre Dame, trailing 8-0. Dalgos looking to throw, gets it away, lobs it up, and it's picked off, but dropped. Sherwood or Antonor, tough to see through the viewfinder here on the camera. One of them had the interception, but dropped it. So 2nd and 10 is crisis averted by the Braves. Sorry we're zoomed in so much, but zoom out, it's a little too much of a glare, so we're going to stay right in here. 2nd and 10. Dalgos takes the snap, running the option, cutting up field, wrapped up and brought down. For no gain. 3rd and 10. So a big play here for the Braves as they look to convert on the 3rd and unmanageable. Expect a pass here. Dalgos back to throw. Under pressure. Steps back up in the pocket. Pulls it down. First down and more. Touchdown Braves. So a touchdown for Avon. And it's now 8-6. With 1:53 remaining in the quarter. What a response from Avon. The 3rd and 10, Dalgos flushed out, steps back up, able to run it into the end zone for 6. 2-point try coming up. Dalgos hands it off, and it looks like Avon was stopped short. And they were. Connor Smith didn't quite get there. It remains an 8-6 ball game. So we got a ball game here at Avon as the Braves march right down the field and answer. Still trailing by 2 after the failed 2-point try. So as I said before, you can help Jeff fight his battle by donating to the House Necked GoFundMe page. Link located on our social media channels. They are currently 30 they've raised $38,405 of their $50,000 goal. So do whatever you can to help out. What goes around comes around. Looks like an onside kick from the Braves. And Avon recovers. So what a decision from the Braves, showing some trickeration here on special teams, and it's paid off in the early going. They take back over on offense. 1:53 to play here in the first quarter, trailing by 2. So Dalgos back out there after his touchdown run, looking to take Avon's first lead of the ball game. Late substitution running on for Notre Dame, and that's going to be a flag on the Irish. So 1st and 5 coming up for Avon. And thus far, it's been the Irish with a few costly mistakes. So that one flipped over to Wes Farley for a loss of 2, 2nd and 7. Dalgos back to pass on the run now, escapes pressure. Gets back to about the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 1, 3rd and 6 coming up now. So a delay of game call coming up on the Braves. So 3rd and 11 now. Dalgos takes the snap. See if he has some magic in him this time. On the run once again, and he's going to pick up the first down. Dalgos showing his athleticism, using his legs to pick up the fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 for the Braves, and we've reached the end of the first quarter. We head to the second. It's 8-6 Notre Dame, but the Braves are on the move. Be right back after a short break. All right, here we go. Beginning of the second quarter. 2-point ball game. Avon has made things interesting with a couple of nifty special teams calls. Saw that in the Bills game last night. This ultimate troll job from Titans head coach Mike Vrabel, trying the home run throwback, reminiscent of the 1999 Music City Miracles. Antonor is in there for the tackle for loss, second and about 18 coming up for Avon. Back to pass is Dalgos, complete, but not much on the gain. 3rd and 17 coming up now. So big down here is Notre Dame looking for the stop. Avon looking for the unlikely conversion. Ball goes back to pass, gets it away. Just incomplete. 4th and long coming up. Okay, sorry, we have a correction on the pronunciation. Thank you to Andrew Ferris, Notre Dame alum and teacher at Notre Dame. Global history, it's Eli Michael. So sorry about that. As Avon looking to throw here, incomplete, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Ball goes back to the Irish. .10:33 remaining in the half. Deep ball. Coming back for it was Sherwood, and a flag comes in. That's looks like it's going to be pass interference, but didn't appear to be much contact there. Although I'm not going to be the one to bust the chops of some JV officials, so they're closer than I am. Love our officials here in Section 5. We've been running low in all sports, so big thanks to these guys out here. Likely coming from another job to work the game tonight. So 1st and 10, midfield for the Irish. Antonor, a looping snap, now on the run. Up the sideline, near a first down, but 2 yards shy. 2nd and 2 coming up. Antonor on the run. Up the sideline, Jay Antonor is gone. Touchdown, Irish. 14-6. Notre Dame extends its lead on the 50-yard touchdown run from Antinor. So here's the 2-point try from Notre Dame. Up the middle. Zach Hausnecht is stacked up. So another try for Hausnecht there. Not quite able to get into the end zone. As the Avon defense did a nice job up front. So it remains a 14-6 game. 10:05 remaining in the half.
Cursing in the desperate Taliban staggers back over the hill. Several hours later, he crawls back, almost dead in gas.
So here we go, the kickoff from the Irish. A big boot from Eli Michael. Fielded by Casey Marciniak. And he's ridden out of bounds at about the 44, and that's where Avon will begin its drive with 9:59 remaining in the half.
There goes. There goes. Billy goes. So mad. I went to bed, man. It wasn't even so mad. I know. We're his grandpas. But now my son
Here's Dalgos. Handoff. Wes Farley falling forward for a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. An update from Section 5 girls soccer. Avon ahead 3-2 over Cuba Rushford in the first round. Or no, that's a final. Class C1. I'll find out if that's a final. I believe it's a final. Dalgos trying to gain the edge, and he does. Good juke there. And the ball comes out. Who's got it? The Irish believe that they do, and they do. So unsure who came up with the recovery, but the Irish, another turnover created. And they will take back over on offense. So Avon with a nice long drive on its last possession, but 2 turnovers here tonight have really been the difference. And yes, that was a final Section 5 girls soccer. Avon will move on to play Warsaw on Friday. Another looping snap to Antinor, goes back to retrieve it. Now on the run, dekes out a defender, another defender left in the dust, and now Antinor is brought down at about the 37-yard line. That's going to be a first down for the Irish. And we'll brighten things up a bit as the sun beginning to go down here at Avon High School. Antonor back to pass. Flag comes in. Running around the entire Avon defense. And Antonor up the sideline. It can happen in 8-man football. So much space on the field. It's like running around traffic cones sometimes. Let's see what the penalty is. Hold on the Irish. This will be a spot foul. See where they mark it. I think it's going to be a 1st and 24 coming up for Notre Dame. Shotgun snap, Antonor. On the run and brought down. Ball comes out, but he's ruled down. Travis Halata in there on the tackle for Avon. And looks like we have an injury on the field. So a 2nd and 23 coming up for Notre Dame after the injury. We take a quick break. So the injured Brave makes his way off the field. Second and 23 for the Irish now. Snap. Antonor rolling out, looking to throw. Doesn't have a receiver, decides to run. Big gain here. Before he spun down. Looked like he was spun down on his head. A dangerous looking play there as Antonor went down head first. Hopefully he's okay. But a 3rd and manageable coming up now. 3rd and 4. Snap, handoff, Michael running wide, gets the edge and ridden out of bounds. Casey Marciniak in there on the tackle. That's going to be a 1st down for the Irish, unless the flag is on them. And it is on Notre Dame. So it will remain 3rd down. We'll see where the official spotted after marking off the penalty. It's going to be a 3rd and about 8. Or no, 3rd and 10 for Notre Dame. Under pressure and dropped. Sorry about that. Looking down at the scoreboard, Michelle was dropped in the backfield, so now it's going to be 4th and about 22, 21. And Notre Dame calls for a timeout. Looking forward to the Sabres game later. 2-0 Sabres, dominating the competition in the early going. Some would say the best team in the NHL. Others would say cup-bound. Sabres taking on the Canucks tonight, 7 p.m. Out of the timeout, the Irish will face 4th and about 2 miles. But they'll go for it. Antonor takes the snap, looking to throw, heaves it deep, jump ball, and Notre Dame comes down with it. Still up, making his way toward the end zone before he's brought down.
Who was that? Who? Trino. Do we know his last name?
So that was Tremel McGee. Tremel McGee on the catch. Sorry about that. Getting numbers from parents here as our Notre Dame roster not necessarily up to date. High snap for Antonor. Pushed forward to about the 2-yard line. So late to change mine down and distance. 2nd and goal now. Coming up for the Irish. We have McGee listed as number 30, but he decided to wear number 10 tonight. So 2nd and goal. Antonor, easy does it. No, not easy does it. Thought he had the angle. Eventually got there for the touchdown. 20-6 Irish. 4:06 remaining in this first half. Another update from Section 5 girls soccer. Marcus Whitman defeated Letchworth 1-0. Also, HAC defeated Perry 3-1, and Bishop Kearney defeated Calmum 6-3. So not a good night for Livingston Conference teams outside of the Avon girls thus far. 1-3 on the night, I think. Michael, running for the end zone and gets the 2 points. 22-6, Notre Dame leads. Yep. All right, here we go. Following the latest Notre Dame touchdown, they will kick it away to the Braves. catching it on the run is Casey Marciniak. Good gain for Marciniak on the return up to the 48. First and 10 for the Braves near midfield after the good return from Marciniak. Braves taking their time here. A little bit of confusion perhaps in the backfield, or perhaps an audible. Dalgo spreads it out, looking to throw. Has time, but decides to run. Dodging tacklers, but bringing him down from behind. Another player we don't have the number for. I'm starting to question what roster Coach Thomas sent me. None of these players have the corresponding number. Coach Thomas, one of my pals, so I'll have to bust his chops about that after the game. Intercepted. Antnor goes up top, down the sideline before he's brought down by Dalgos. What a pick from Antnor. He's doing it all here tonight. Yeah, I don't know if Coach Thomas spitballed this roster, went off memory, or what. Some of them are correct, but the vast majority, no. First and 10, high snap, reverse pass. Sherwood looking to throw, complete to Antonor, but it's a gain of only 4. So 2nd and 6 for the Irish. Snap, handoff. And a nice tackle made by Jordan Murray. So we're inside 2 minutes to play in the first half. Notre Dame closing in on the red zone, but they face a 3rd down here. Handoff. Straight up the middle. Julius Santiago. Him we do have a number 4. Just short of the line to gain. Forgot to change it down in distance that last play. So it is a 4th and 1 with 1 minute to go here in the first half. Antonor dropped for a loss on 4th down and a big stop from the Braves with 43 seconds remaining in the half. 1st and 10 for Avon following the turnover on downs by the Irish. Tipped and picked. Antonor, the interception. His 2nd of the game. So a turn of the tide here is now it's Notre Dame looking for another touchdown. Already ahead 22-6. Antonor fakes the pitch over the middle to Sherwood. Puts on the brakes. Reverses course. Diving for the pylon. And he's just a bit short. First and goal coming up for Notre Dame as a timeout is called by the Irish. 28 seconds remaining. Ball placed at the 1-yard line.
He doesn't even know I know that.
All right, so out of the timeout, 1st and goal from the 1. Yeah, we'll call it the 2. 1st and goal from the 2. Antonor hands it off. Michael diving into the end zone, or no, that's not Michael. Or yes, it is. Touchdown Irish. 26 seconds remaining in the half. It's now 28-6. Hand off to Hausneck, pushing forward, can't quite get there. So it remains 28-6. Final seconds of the first half coming up. So here's the kick, a ground ball fielded by Dalgos. Sherwood tried to strip it. But he's brought down at about the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Braves.
What he does, it better be. How are lumber prices any different? I know they came down.
Snap, handoff. Good run for the Braves on 1st down. That's going to bring up another fresh set. 14 seconds remaining in the half. Timeout called by Avon. Long time out here. Waiting the final 14 seconds of the half. The Braves out of the shotgun. I expect we'll see a pass here. But no, we see a run. Smith on the run, nearing 1st down yardage. He's brought down with 7 seconds remaining and another timeout called by the Braves. It's going to be a 1st and 10 following the run from Smith. First and 10, time winding down. Dalgos pulls it down on the run inside the 30, the 25, the 20, the 15, the 10. And that's where he'll stop as time expires here in the first half. We head to halftime. It's 28-6 Notre Dame. We'll be right back following a 10-minute break. It's people don't have the attention span. They can't pay attention to something. You know what I mean? They want to come here and be on. But I agree with you in terms of the elements. All right, here we go. We're ready for the second half. And there's the opening kick. It's fallen on by Zach Hausnecht. A nice play by Hausnecht to fall on the onside kick and gain possession for his team. Snap to Antonor, empty backfield, being chased. Bombs it down the field, but he underthrows his receiver, and it's tipped away by Casey Marciniak. Nice play by Marciniak. And it's going to be 2nd and 10 for Notre Dame. The Irish really spreading things out here to begin the second half. High snap to Antonor. He'll bomb it again. Sherwood open, but he's overthrown. His arm strength shown by Antonor. That was about a 40-yard throw in the air. It falls incomplete. 3rd and 10 now for Notre Dame. Another high snap, and Antonor handles it under pressure, and a nice tackle and a sack for Travis Halata. 4th down and 13 coming up for Notre Dame, and they will elect to punt. First punt of the day for either team as Antonor gets away. Pretty good punt, and it takes a Notre Dame hop inside the 30 to about the 25-yard line. And that's where Avon will begin its first drive of this second half. So a big stop from the Braves defense. Now the Braves offense will take over. 1st and 10 from the 25. Dalgos takes the snap, hands it to Farley, gains the edge, stiff-arming his way forward past the first down marker. Fresh set of downs coming up for the Braves. Nice run from Wes Farley. Snap, Dalgos up the middle, wrapped up and dropped. And for a gain of about 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. Farley. Oh. High load by a couple of Notre Dame defenders. Thankfully, Sherwood didn't finish the high portion of that. That could have been an ugly hit. Farley goes down. No gain on the play. 3rd and 5 coming up. Clock continues to roll inside 10 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Dalgos, empty backfield. Under pressure, gets it away, complete to Farley, but that's just going to be a short gain of about 1. 4th and 3. A long 3 coming up here for the Braves. So big 4th down coming up for the Braves here as they need to convert to keep the drive alive. Dalgos slips a tackle in the backfield. Slips another tackle, gets the 1st down. Dalgos has been impressive tonight. At the half, Geneseo girls soccer leads Sodas Class C1 sectionals opening round. First and 10 play. Dalgos flips it to Farley on the reverse. Fakes the double reverse and a gain of about 1 as Farley. Boy, does he pack a punch. For a small player, he really has plenty of toughness. So 2nd and 9 for the Braves now. Dalgos empty backfield. Snap. Designed run. And a flag comes out. Dalgos slipping a tackle. 1st down. Across the 40 to about the 35. But like I said, there's a penalty on the play. Let's see who the call goes against. I believe it's going to go against the Braves, and it does. Holding on Avon. That will set them back. See where the spot of the foul was. Right at about the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be a 2nd and 19 for the Braves here. So 2nd and long coming up for Avon. Another empty backfield for Dalgos. He'll throw this time. Nobody home. Looked like a miscommunication. 3rd and 19 coming up. So 3rd and 19 in front of Avon here. Dalgos will look to throw. Now looking to run, and he's brought down by a host of Irish tacklers. So I believe Avon will go for it, as it looks like they are leaving the offense out on the field. as they trail by 22 here midway through the third quarter. Sorry about the camera work there as Dalgos was brought down for a loss, I believe, and Notre Dame's going to take over. So 1st and 10 for Notre Dame following the turnover on downs by the Braves. Toss. Eli Michael on the run inside the 30. Brought down at about the 27. Gain of about 8 for Michael. 2nd and 2 coming up for the Irish. Sabres just about underway against the Canucks, looking to improve to 3-0. Best team in Buffalo? Maybe. So inside 5.5 minutes to play in the third. Michael, nice cut. Green grass in front of him inside the 15-yard line. Fresh set of downs coming up for the Irish. Once again, just to remind you why we're here tonight, our first ever JV sports broadcast on the Batavia Daily News Facebook and YouTube channel. We're here for Jeff Hausnecht, getting a chance to watch his son Zach play for the Notre Dame JV team. He hasn't been able to see him much this season due to an ongoing battle with cancer. Jeff's health battle really began in 2015. Then diagnosed with cancer in 2021. He's been fighting ever since, and Batavia Daily News honored to bring you this game tonight, and especially bring it to Jeff, who's able to see his son Zach play here tonight. And we've seen Zach get involved plenty. Recovered the latest onside kick attempt by the Braves. Also a few carries out of the backfield on 2-point tries, but hasn't been able to find the end zone quite yet. Also, after the opening kickoff, both teams came to midfield and gave a salute to Jeff, waving to the camera. So it's been a fun night here, as it began as a pretty good game, but has turned into a lopsided Irish lead. Antonor, the flip to Michael. Escaping tackler, still on his feet inside the 5-yard line. And a big hello to second grader Griffin Metcalf, along with sports editor Chris Metcalf, watching from Florida tonight. And it looks like Griffin's rooting for Notre Dame today. So, hello to you, Griffin. Thanks for tuning in. So I failed to stop the clock, but it looks like we have a timeout on the field. 4 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the third quarter. It's going to be 3rd and 1 coming up for Notre Dame. So 3rd and 1 for the Irish here. Man in motion is Housenecht. And he's going out for a pass. Antonor looking for Housenecht. And it's just behind him. He was there, but the throw couldn't find him. Nice route, but the ball falls incomplete. So Notre Dame coach Otis Thomas getting Housenecht involved here, trying to use the big man's athleticism to the team's advantage. But Antonor just couldn't find him, and that brings up a 4th and 1 here. Sorry about the camera work there. Antonor on the run along the goal line and into the end zone for another Irish touchdown. 34-6 Irish. Solid game played by Notre Dame tonight. Avon's continued to fight, but they just haven't come up with the plays needed to keep pace with ND. So Antonor under center. Snap, rolling out. Looking to throw into the end zone, and the 2-point try is successful. Antonor to Sherwood. That's a connection we're going to see for many years to come in the blue and gold. $36-6. 4:03 to play in the third. So it's a 30-point lead for Notre Dame. They continue to build on what's been a successful performance here this evening. Avon awaiting the ensuing kickoff following Antonor's TD. Avon on the run, but good pursuit from the Irish. We're unsure who number 10 is, but that was certain. Or no, we do know. That was Tramel McGee. I think we figured that out earlier. Instead of 30, he's wearing 10 tonight. So I believe that was McGee on the pursuit on the kick return. Dahl goes on the run, incomplete. Remy Greenwood, his intended target. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Braves. Snap, Dahl goes, gets it away. Farley. He's been impressive tonight. This little spark plug, Wes Farley, across the 50. Braves inside Irish territory now. Avon on the move, looking for its second score of the game. Dalgos escaping pressure. Farley on the catch. Who else? And he escapes a tackler. Great elusiveness from Farley. He's inside the 30. Another Avon first down. Dalgos takes the snap, gets it away. And this is really the Wes Farley show that we're seeing. But a nice tackle made there by Notre Dame's Brody Warner. And that's a tackle for loss. 2nd and 12 coming up for the Braves. Not many negative plays from Farley tonight. He's been that impressive, as is Dalgos throwing the football. That one lopped over to Farley, but he is tattooed behind the line of scrimmage. And that was Scotty McWilliams blowing up the play there for a loss of 2. So we may not have numbers, but we're getting you the names of these individuals thanks to the parents in front of us just yelling out, "Go Scotty, go Brody." So much thanks to the Notre Dame parents in front of us. Dalgos on the run. Ooh, and good elusiveness from Dalgos here. Escaping tackler still on his feet, eventually brought down. And a nice play made from the weak side by McWilliams. That's going to bring up 4th and about 6 for the Braves. So a big down for Avon. It's really now or never. They need to convert this 4th down to stay in the game. Dalgos, empty backfield. I bet he'll be looking for Farley. Ooh, and Farley gets taken down right off the line of scrimmage, and Dalgos nowhere to run. And he's roped down after a gain of about 3. Turnover on downs. The Irish are going to take over with 35 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Scotty McWilliams with a number of big plays on that drive for the Irish defense. So a high snap to Antnor, but he's able to control it, but a loss on the play. 2nd and about 13 coming up for the Irish. Looks like that could do it for the 1st quarter, or the 3rd quarter, excuse me. But no, the Irish will snap it just before the horn, as our clock was just a bit behind. Deep ball, and Antonor overshoots Sherwood once again. 3rd and 13 coming up for the Irish. As we head to the 4th here at Avon High School, 12 minutes to go. Notre Dame out in front, well out in front, 36-6. We told you before, we're here for Jeff Hausnecht, who received a message from one special individual a few weeks back.
Hey Jeff, how you doing? Hey Jeff, how you doing today? Jim Kelly, Buffalo Bills quarterback from back in the day. Just want to wish you the best of luck. Your family reached out to me and was telling me a little bit about your situation. And boy, as I look back on not only my life, but also these last 10 years when I'm battling cancer, and I understand that you're battling right now, but one of the things I learned many, many years ago, especially, coming out of college, I blew my shoulder out. They told me I would never play football again. To being drafted by the Buffalo Bills, which I didn't want to play for, but thank God I did. And then going to the 4 Super Bowls and not winning any, that hurt. And sometimes, depressed, pissed off without a doubt. But then having a son after I retired, born on my birthday, Valentine's Day, and all the excitement that was there, and then him being diagnosed with a fatal genetic disease, and then while he was here, went to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, was inducted. That was awesome. Just a few years after that, my son went to heaven. And then my battle with cancer. You know what? I looked up and I said, Lord, really? All these things? But he had a plan for me. And the plan was to be able to hopefully make a difference for others who are fighting. But one thing I've heard about you, Jeff, you're a tough SOB, and you got to be that way. I mean, we understand that as men. And one thing I learned many years ago, never, ever give up. And that's one thing my father taught me as a little boy. And I come from a family of 6 boys. And if there was anybody who was going to give up, it was my mother. Imagine raising 6 boys. And you know what? I thank the good Lord because I have 5 brothers that I love dearly. We get together each and every year. And of course, having positive attitudes around you is so important. And your attitude. And I just want to let you know that, Jeff, your kids, Zach and Lily, and your beautiful wife, Carrie, are pulling for you. They're there for you. And the thing is, you know what? I look at it, there's so many other people that have it so much worse than we do. And I know you're battling stage 4 cancer. I was battling stage 4 cancer. But I never, ever gave up. I knew I was going to kick its ass. And I know you, Jeff, you're going to do it. You know why? Because we still have a lot more in front of us. We still have to watch those Buffalo Bills win a Super Bowl. Oh, boy. But you know what? Besides all that, buddy, I want to let you know that this old-time Bills quarterback is praying for you. You can do it. It's all up here, the mental attitude, being able to know that you are going to win. And I know your family's right beside you. So on behalf of this old-time Bills quarterback, I want to wish you the best. Praying for you. God bless you. And the last thing I got to say, Jeff, is let's go, Buffalo. Take care, and God bless you, bud.
So hopefully that came over the microphone, a nice message from Bills Hall of Famer Jim Kelly to Jeff as he continues his battle. As we've mentioned a few times, you can visit our Facebook page and find the GoFundMe link to support Jeff's battle. Second and 12 here for Avon. Dalgos gets it away. Tipped and complete. Sorry if I didn't get that with the camera. Connor Smith able to come down with it. That's near a first down. 3rd and 1 coming up here. Dalgos, handoff, Farley. Several Irish tacklers in on the play. It's going to bring up a 4th and 1 now. So we're inside 9 minutes to play. 4th and 1 for the Braves. Dalgos, nowhere to go. And Julius Santiago wraps him up behind the line. Turnover on downs. The Irish are going to take over. 8:35 remaining. Notre Dame will look to salt this one away here. Update from the Sabres game. Buffalo trailing 1-0. 5:57 mark of the first period. Bo Horvat, unassisted goal for the Canucks. Snap. Looks like McGee's in there at quarterback now. Running laterally and rope down. Looked like it was Chase Antonor. Second and 14 coming up for the Irish. McGee under center. Takes it himself on the QB sweep. Falls down for a gain of 1. 3rd and 13 coming up now for Notre Dame. Third and 13. McGee out of the shotgun with an empty backfield. It looked like the Irish moved, but no whistle. And now McGee going deep. Pop fly, and it's dropped. 4th and 13 coming up now. And an update from Key Bank Center. The Sabres have evened things up. It's now 1-1 following Kyle Oposo's 200th career goal. Who they think they're going to beat them Sabres? Nobody. Punt fielded by Avon, and there's the Notre Dame coverage crew. Literally, the entire Irish coverage crew. Good pursuit. So 8:22 mark of the first period. It's 1-1. Sabres and Canucks. Dalgos looking to throw, escaping pressure now on the run. Dekes out Antonor. We have an injured Notre Dame player behind the play, eventually brought down by Sherwood. And hoping for the best for the injured ND player. New quarterback in there for Avon. Travis Halata gets it away, and it's complete as forgot to start the clock. There's 5:46 remaining in the game. And we'll reset our down and distance. 2nd and 6. And a good burst here for Avon. That's Remy Greenwood giving the Braves a fresh set of downs with 5 minutes to go. The tackle for loss and flags come in after McWilliams makes the play. Looked like he made the tackle a bit high. Perhaps that will be the call. And the Notre Dame faithful not in favor of that call. Snap. Up the middle and in for the Braves touchdown. It's Halata. 36-12. Never say never. 4:19 to go. We've got ourselves a 4-possession game. No. 3-possession game. But Avon kicking the field goal. You would think they would go for 2 here. And they do. The fake. But it's not going to work. As Antonor is there. Wow, the creativity we've seen from the Avon special teams staff. Fakes, onside kicks. But that one sniffed out by the Irish defense. Notre Dame will take over. 4:20 remaining here in the 4th. So 36-12, Avon on the comeback trail. Plenty of time left. The onside kick from the Braves. This one's fielded. by Michael, and he's inside Braves territory at about the 47. 1st and 10 coming up for the Irish as they look to wind out the clock. So the Irish going shorthanded on this play. 7 on 8. McGee escaping trouble. Unsure of where to go, but now a big gain from McGee. So the shorthanded gain from the Irish on a night that the Sabres are tied 1-1 with the Canucks. Shorthanded, usually a hockey term, but the Irish setting themselves up with the man disadvantage there. But it didn't matter. McGee with a big gain and a first down. So now we have 8 on the field for the Irish. McGee takes the snap. Under pressure, gets it away. That might be intentional grounding, but no. Incomplete pass. 3:22 remaining in the fourth. It's going to be 2nd and 10. McGee going deep. But it's picked off by Dalgos. We're going the other way, and with 3:09 to play, who knows? Avon. Or no, maybe that is why they didn't go for 2, because it is a 3-possession game. Let's see. I'm not the best at math. No, they did need to go for 2 on the last one. So this late surge from the Braves trying to work their way back into respectability on the scoreboard. Complete. Connor Smith on the run up the sideline to about the 45-yard line.
Yeah, that was him. He's in there somewhere.
1st and 10 coming up for the Braves. Clock rolls under 3 minutes remaining. Back to pass. Looking to throw. Complete. Farley. So Halata to Farley. And that's near a first down, but not quite. 2nd and 1.
Good boy, Goose!
Update from Buffalo, 2-1 Vancouver. 3:59 remaining in the first period as Avon goes, or a false start on Avon, excuse me. And they did give Avon the first down on that play, so 1st and 15 coming up now for the Braves. Back to pass. Complete. Nice throw from Halata to Smith across the Irish 40. And the drive continues for Avon.
Good job out there, Goose.
Second and 3 for the Braves. Forgot about the false start penalty. That happened literally 2 seconds ago. So about 1 minute remaining here. Braves have continued to battle.
Get him. Come on, get him.
Salata drops back off the hands of Farley and incomplete. 3rd and 3 coming up. Snap, Halata. Hands it to Farley, and there he goes into the secondary. Down the sideline, into the end zone. Touchdown, Avon. Wes Farley makes it an 18-point game with 54 seconds remaining. Snap, handoff, Farley stops shy of the goal line. So it remains an 18-point game, 54 seconds remaining, 2 snaps from the Irish, and this game will be over. And before we get out of here, once again, we'd like to thank you for joining us here on the Batavia Daily News YouTube channel. My name is Alex Brasky. We're here tonight for Jeff Hausnecht. Battling cancer. Hasn't been able to get out here much to watch his son play, so a couple of friends and family asked us to do the honors, and we were happy to do so, and we've seen some exciting football here tonight. Once again, you can donate to the GoFundMe page of Jeff and his family by logging on to our Facebook page and finding the link attached to this broadcast. And a good kick from the Braves goes all the way near the goal line and into the end zone for the touchback. So the final couple of snaps here for the Irish is McGee under center. Tosses it out. Halfback pass. Looking back for McGee. But he's going to be dragged down after a gain of about 2. 2nd and 8 coming up. We're inside 40 seconds to play. Be sure to join us this weekend for our next slate. Our next weekend slate of high school football. We have Batavia versus Wilson on Friday night and Notre Dame taking on Clyde Savannah on Saturday afternoon. And with 21 seconds to go, Avon is taking a timeout here in the 4th quarter. Maybe a coaching moment, as you don't usually see that. We'll also be broadcasting some sectional football, at least in the quarterfinal and semifinal round. So be on the lookout for that schedule as well to come out in the coming weeks. And a completion to Julian Santiago. A flag behind the play. So a timeout and now a flag, and it's going to be a personal foul on Avon. And another timeout. So a timeout called by Avon, then a personal foul. And I'm unsure who called this timeout. 15 seconds to go. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Irish. Snap. Antonor going deep, has Sherwood. It's complete. So Antonor comes back into the game following the personal foul. Goes deep to Sherwood, who also re-entered the game, and that's another Irish touchdown, a 50-yard throw in the air from Jay Antonor. And the Avon sideline not necessarily thrilled with that play call. What a throw from Antonor, perfectly in stride, hit Sherwood down the sideline. So I'm sure you'll see Antonor at the varsity level for years to come. What a throw. Sherwood in for the PAT. Up, line drive, no good. So 42-18, looks like that's where it's going to end up. 5 seconds remaining in this game. A long touchdown for the Irish late in this fourth quarter. And that's going to do it for this one as the officials end it with 5 seconds on the clock as they decide to forego the ensuing kickoff. So that'll do it. 42-18, Notre Dame your winner here at Avon High School. Thank you for joining us. My name is Alex Brasky, and Jeff, this one was for you.